What is up, guys? This is Rise, and welcome to another video where Dragon Emperor 57 is making a legend push with his Shadow Drapion team. Shadow Drapion, I've always been a big fan of. It is one of the most versatile Pokemon in the game, and whether it's Great League, Ultra League, it can put in a lot of work. It's extremely safe, and there aren't a whole lot of mons that are going to hard counter. Its only weakness is to ground. And even then, it's oftentimes going to hit back with some super effective or neutral crunches against some ground types. And the crunch also has that debuff chance, which can really force problems for the opponent. So, Dragon Emperor with a nice little catch here, catching on his Scrafty. And he said he climbed quite a bit with this team. And Dragon Emperor, if you're watching this vid, let me know. I think you said first time hitting Legend with this team, potentially, if he's able to do it in this video. So let me know if that's correct. But Scrafty gonna take out Talonflame and able to preserve his two better counters for this Crest. The Crest does get a nice Psycho Cut down for the opponent, so that's a little bit troublesome because a Moonblast would nearly KO Drapion from this range. Move is shielded. So down a shield, but this is perfect. And this is where maintaining switch advantage was absolutely massive. This is Ultra League, so a Seed Bomb won't one-shot, but it does like 85, 90%. And Swampert gonna go for an Earthquake. That's still resisted, not gonna do that much. And in a pretty good spot here, but Cress is bulky, so Cress could still force some problems here. Takes the Shadow Ball. Does Trevenant live a Moonblast? I'm not sure it does. It'll be close. Moonblast takes it out. Drapion's got to get to 2 crunches here before the next Moonblast. It's only 3 away. First crunch. Shielded. 3 stings away and gets there. And Drapion going to be able to close out and get the victory. Very nicely done for the Dragon Emperor. And he will search for the next battle. Dragon Emperor 57. You see that Elo 2960. Needs probably a 4-1 to hit Legend rank on this set. Drapion versus Drapion. So, pretty interesting matchup because, like, I say that it's a mirror match, but if you get the debuff, suddenly it puts you like at an advantage. If the opponent has Aqua Tail, they can spam off moves a little bit quicker, and they do have Aqua Tail, so that's not great. The thing is, Crunch still does more raw damage than Aqua Tail. Aqua Tail is just more efficient, I believe. So these crunches are still gonna chunk, especially if you get a debuff. Because, look, it looks like 3 crunches would KO, but 3 Aqua Tails probably barely wouldn't. Swaps in the Scrafty to eat this Aqua Tail. A little bit risky, but doesn't want that Drapion to be too much of a threat in back. Lured out the Deoxys, which is not a good matchup for Scrafty, taking super effective counters here. However, it looks like this DD does not have Thunderbolt, so there isn't really any charge move pressure from DD. It's all just fast move pressure. Foul play coming through. Bang. Takes out a big chunk. Can Scrafty get to the pup? It cannot. This is kind of weird. Because you like need your Drapion to take out the opposing Drapion. So yeah, gonna have to absorb this with Trevenant. Eats the Psycho Boost. Only has to eat 1. I would presume Drapion comes in, and it's in Seed Bomb range. That's big. And this also was not a CMP tie, so you could even switch here if you wanted to. Switches. I don't think Aqua Tail even KOs from here. A nice little snipe from the opponent, so this is tough. Because 1 foul play pretty much takes you out. You are up a shield. I don't know if Dragon Emperor can win this. I don't know if he can. He's going to need to land 2 more Seed Bombs. And the opponent baits. That is really brutal. Yeah, I don't know if he can win this. This is tough. But gonna fight it out till the bitter end. The win con at this point honestly might be like the Drapion trying to catch and then giving you extra farm. But gonna go for the Seed Bomb here. And this, I would presume, is the foul play from Scrafty. Double baited and lands the foul play. Not sure the double bait was even necessary, but well played by the opponent. And that makes it 1-1 in this set. Next opponent, another Drape into Drape. I want to say the Drape Meister because I've been, my buddy Hot Pocket recommended I start watching K-God stream at night. K-God's a funny streamer and always calls Pokemon Meister at the end. You guys tease me sometimes because I always shorten the names. I always say like Drape or Trev or Azu. I never say like the full name. But yeah, K-God's funny. He's always Drape Meister, Jelly Meister. These Drapion just trading crunches back and forth. A couple of debuffs come into play. And that looked like a CMP ties. This is really nice. Crunch might be lethal. And it is. That's huge. So take switch advantage. And just willing to let this go down. I don't think you live the pup, unfortunately. Does shield the pup. I don't hate it. I don't hate it because it does allow you to get off this sludge. It just always kind of feels bad shielding a power-up punch since it's such a weak move. And just going to absorb this with Scrafty. The opposing Scrafty was able to ramp up earlier, so I would think it's going to be at a bit of an advantage in this mirror match here. But, you know, the Scrafty's holding its own. Maybe rank is coming into play or something. Oh, barely doesn't get to that next pup. In comes Jelly. This is a little sketchy. Going straight for the Shadow Ball. Going for the home run. Hit. Oh, man. So this all comes down to this 50-50 call. Shield a Shadow Ball. Calls the Bubble Beam. Let's go. Amazing call. I wasn't even keeping track. Could this even be a Shadow Ball? It is. Absolutely savage on the bait call. Beautiful timing here. And this gives you some extra energy, so you should outpace the Scrafty to a Seed Bomb. Man. Lots of guts. Just an absolutely terrific read. Calling that Bubble Beam bait. And that was the difference in the game and keeping this legend run alive on this set. Next opponent, Walrein. All right, favorable matchup for Walrein because it does just kind of outbulk Drapion. Plus, it has access to Earthquake, so it threatens the one-shot. Versus Drapion is going to need at least 2 moves to threaten to KO Walrein. Another move coming through, and Walrein goes straight for it and lands the other way. That's brutal. Comes in Scrafty. And this is good. Opponent is actually letting him farm all the way down. So maybe they only have one answer to Scrafty. Cresselia. My guess is they have their own Trevenant in back, if I had to guess. Could be wrong. Swaps Trev. Cress staying in for a while. CMP tie in the Shadow Ball. Cress is going to have to shield this in order to survive. And it... Oh my god, Cress, you tanky little twerp. Sorry, Cress, nothing personal. That's crazy. It lives a Shadow Ball. And they surrender. So maybe not a Trev. Maybe who knows. Drapion into DD. I'd say this is favorable for Drapion. These counters will chunk over time, but... okay, they swap in Skuntank. Gonna soften it with a Crunch and then likely go into Scrafty. And got the defense drop. So best case scenario here is Skuntank only gets to 1 move. And then you don't have to go down to shield here. And yeah, it looks like by throwing that pup, pretty much going to secure Skuntank's not going to get to 2 moves here. So this is pretty good. The only problem is DD is going to get a nice little farm, but it's probably going to have to eat a foul play in the process. So that's pretty good. This is a boosted foul play. I would think would do around half health to DD and draws a shield. So that's pretty nice. And now you got your option. Like, honestly, Trev is probably better here, but do you want to reveal your third? Is going to reveal the third. And DD going to Psycho Boost and dip into Drape. This is looking like a pretty solid situation. You're up a shield. I wouldn't have minded like a Shadow Ball there and dip, but I think this makes perfect sense as well. Could always throw a move at it later on. Drapion versus Drapion. And also this way you didn't create a desync in the switch clock, which could be problematic. So I like this play, actually. I think this was the right call. Going up to that crunch once again. Two Drapions just crunching each other. The scary thing here is if the DD comes in and snipes. So anticipating that, wanted to get out, but is just going to put it all on Trevenant at this point. Knows that with this shield advantage, the opposing Drapion is basically in Shadow Ball range. Shadow Ball's a very hard-hitting move. Bang! Takes it out. And now you've got two shields for Mr. DD. Don't even need to shield, but gonna respectfully play it safe. Shield the Psycho Boost. And get off the Shadow Ball for a very nice win. The tree staring down Deoxys. He's like, I'm the new meta pick on the block. Taking you down. DD used to be all the rage. Now Trevenant is taking names left and right. A 4-1 set for Dragon Emperor. Gets the Lickitung as a nice little reward. Some XL candies if you don't have one built already. Catches the Lickitung. Now let's see it. Was the 4-1 enough? It was. Over the hump. 3005 elo. Very impressive stuff from Dragon Emperor. I like a lot of those plays. A very cool team. Drapion is one of my favorite picks as well, so pretty cool to hit legend with the Shadow Drapion pick. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below. All comments are very much appreciated. And that said, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.